I was just sitting here saying to myself that, I was just trying to get some things in order or whatever so I can kind of rest. I'm trying to, y'all, to really be honest, I'm trying to thug out this last day of my menses. I ain't gonna lie. It's like I am really, it's a lot. And I'm like, Lord, I'm going to give it until the morning. Hopefully I'll hear from my children, but I have a feeling I'm not going to hear from them. I think that I'm purposely being kept from my children for a number of reasons. I'm not really sure exactly what the issue is, but I am seeing some stuff pop up online in reference to, let me say this. I'm going to say this because I don't want to put anybody out there like that. And I don't want to put anything or I don't want to reveal anything about what somebody else has going on because that's not my place, right? And if I wanted to, I would be within my right, but it's just not what type of person I am. So let's be clear about that. There have been a lot of imposters that have been on my trail and a lot of people who have been attached to whoever it is that's stalking and harassing me, right? And a lot of issues have transpired. I'm so, everything happens for a reason because had I not been talking about this shit, like behind the scenes, like writing about it, blogging and vlogging about it and all this type of stuff, baby, people would think they would think I was lying and I wasn't, and I am not. I wish I were, but I'm not. Everything that come out of my motherfucking mouth is true, baby. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a white lie, it's only because it's to protect somebody's identity, their name or likeness or whatever it is that they have going on. It's not, because like I said, that's not what this is about. This is not about exposing anyone or any operation or whatever. This is about what's right and what's wrong. And I have definitely been done wrong. And I'm being wronged. And everybody knows about it behind the scenes and they're just allowing it to happen. Why? Because somebody paid for it to go that way. Somebody has clearly paid these people not to support what I have going on, regardless of what that may be. People have been informed not to support me because somebody needs me to really lose. Like they need me to look like I just cannot produce anything. That's what they need. And that has become very clear to me. Now, who? Don't know. What? For? Don't know. But that is very, very clear that somebody has sabotaged me because they need others to look at me a certain kind of way. And whatever it is that I create or I'm able to create with the little tiny shoestring budget that I do have, they steal. And I don't want to hear any of that shit about, oh, well, you don't know. You never know what's going on. Maybe somebody's taking your work and posting it somewhere or doing, this and that with it because, they admire what you do and they want to see you win. And, it's about exposure. I don't want to hear any of that because it's not true. And you know it. You know it. That shit is not true. Nobody is truly rooting for me. At best, niggas might just want to, kind of make up for some shit that they did behind the scene. Maybe, at best. But baby, ain't nobody rooting for me like that. I am, though. Once upon a time, my kids were. But before all of this stuff happened, it was like this experience in general caused conflict between me and my children on several levels. They putting grown-ass men in my daughter's life when she was a minor. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my daughter involved in shit that she shouldn't be involved in. That was my child, but they did that because she was my child. They put them little punk-ass friends around my children for a reason. All them kids was trying to come up and they were trying to move up in rank in something. And they sacrificed my children individually. brought my kids into some bullshit that they shouldn't even been associated with. My child having experiences that she wasn't even ready for. But y'all so obsessed with sex and so obsessed with youth and beauty and corrupting them and grabbing them while they're young. My baby, she was doing so well in school. She was doing so well. And then that shit started circulating about her mother. Then she had to make a decision. Then people started to attack her, and she didn't even tell me about it. This is a very serious situation that has transpired that people don't understand because they don't know what's going on. I haven't said anything. And I'm over here just, zen, working through it, praying, meditating, staying balanced, working on my little stuff, my little filling her own shoes, my little excerpts here and there, working on my little, imperative side notes and little things to keep myself just kind of busy and it's still expressing myself, but I have to brand it some kind of way, you guys. I mean, it's me. I mean, it's always going to be something attached to it that, because people have to be able to find it if they want to know what it is. So I have to brand it in some kind of way. So that's why. And even just expressing myself in general on, my X account, which is the real me, Tylea B. Not the real me, but real me, Tylea B, without the. And people harassing me over there. People, you need to get off this platform. Go, that's their favorite thing to say. Go where you're appreciated and not tolerated. I don't think people understand exactly why people are acting as if I'm just so intolerable. Because niggas is guilty. That's why. And I remind them of that. And when I speak on my babies and I speak on our experiences, that makes people feel a way because they had something to do with it. Okay? But that can't stop me from expressing what I'm going through and what my life experiences are right now. You understand what I'm saying? So it's important that people understand that that's really what was happening here. Okay? And I understand if some people are apologetic, but they can't really say anything because if they say something, then it would be almost like they're admitting to something. You know what I mean? I understand. I do understand that part, But we're not going to sit back and ignore the fact that my daughter was underage when that shit popped off, man. And I had no idea what was going on because I'm so busy trying to find a job, going through this, going through that, stressing. Now, I really was stressing during that time. I was working through some things and healing through some things for sure. That's why I wasn't talking a lot because I was like, I got to get through this. This is really tough. This is a tough situation for me and my children right now. I gotta get up and I gotta win and I gotta do this. And people are just knocking me down, knocking me down, knocking me down. Every single time I get up, you know what I mean? That's why when people are like, girl, you need to get up. Oh my God. I'm like, if only you knew. If only you knew. I can't even get to a point where I'm even a little bit like, I can't even, like a project will be, I might even just like make up a name or something and then do a social media page for the name or something. Immediately they're attacking it. Immediately I got login issues. Immediately all of a sudden now, oh, well, we have to I can't even, I think I have counted and I do have some proof somewhere. I can't remember where I put the shit. I can't remember what account it's on because there's so many damn accounts that get tampered with. But yeah, IG has taken down several of my accounts, authentic accounts that they know it's me. They tracing my IP. They know it's me. But then they try to say, well, we don't know if it's you and, this and that, or you violated community policies. And I'm like, you guys are lying and you know it. Oh, well, you're putting up work that, no, I don't want to hear that. Because all of the work that I'm putting up, I designed it. That's my work that I put up there. Those adverts, I created those from scratch.